So I received an exciting email this morning from the fine folks over at IK Multimedia telling me that they had just released their MESA Boogie 2 collection of amplifiers and cabinets. I got pretty excited when I saw this. I'm a big fan of Amplitube 5 and the work that the folks at IK Multimedia do, and I wanted to give you guys my first look, walkthrough, and first impressions of this new collection and let you know what we get in it and give you a few sound samples that I'll hear for the first time along with you guys. I got the email. I purchased this morning. All I've done is load it up and get ready to shoot the video, but I haven't actually listened to any of the tones. So I'm just as excited as you guys are to hear what the folks at IK Multimedia have done for us with the MESA Boogie 2. So first, let's take a look at what we get with this collection. So if we mosey on over to the IK Multimedia website, we see here they have the Amplitube MESA Boogie 2 collection ready to go. It's $99.99 US. Let's just scroll down and see what we actually get with this. Here is the gear available in Amplitube MESA Boogie 2. We get the Mark II-C Plus. We get the Mark V, we get a California Tweed, and we get a Triple Crown. Also 5 cabinets, 112 California Tweed, 212 California Tweed, 212 Road King, 412 Road King Black, and 412 Road King Vintage, and 2 new speakers, the American J40 and American J100. And here's the graphics for all of these. Always beautiful user interfaces that the folks at IK Multimedia put together. So fabulous addition to our Amplitube collections that we already have. But the important thing is, how do they sound? So let's go give them a listen. So here we are over in Amplitube. I have this open within Cubase, and to find these new models, we would go over to Collection and find MESA Boogie, and you'll notice I have MESA Boogie 1 already as well, but we have MESA Boogie 2 down here. So let's go through these amps one at a time. Let's pull up the California Tweed. Here it is, really nice. Gain, treble, mid, bass, presence, master, reverb built into it, and multi-watt setting, everything from 40 watts down to 2 watts. Very, very cool stuff. Here's the 112 California Tweed right now, mic'd up with a ribbon 121 and a dynamic 57. I'm not even gonna play with any of that. Let's just hear what this sounds like. All right, so let's crank up the gain a bit on this and see what we can get out of it. Already liking what I'm hearing. Let's go full on with the gain. I am really liking what I'm hearing there. I'm sure with the multi-watt settings, as we bring it down, it should break up even more. Some really nice stuff from this amp model. We have reverb built into it as well. Get that back up to maybe the 30 watt setting. So some really beautiful tones out of that. Let's move that to the 212 California Tweed cab now. really nice stuff there as well. Some really beautiful tones. How dramatic does this reverb get? Very nice, a little over the top there. Great tones out of this amp. Let's move on to the Mark V. So here we have a ridiculously flexible amp. Let's see what comes up just out of the gate here. Now it seems here we're on channel 3. If we come over to our cab, wondering what we have. We're going to bring the 57 back a bit. Some more nice tones in there and a huge amount of flexibility with these here. Let's go to channel 2. We have an edge setting and a crunch setting. Mark 1 setting. We can see how incredibly flexible this amp is. Let's go back to channel 3 and we have the Mark IIc plus Mark IV setting. And an extreme setting. Obviously, too many features to go through in this one simple video just showcasing this. I'm just going to jump through a few different tones here. So much flexibility with this amp. If we come back over to this third channel, We have the ability to switch in the variac. Really amazing stuff. So some great tones hidden inside of there. We've also got different cabs to go along with this too. 412 Road King Black. So a lot of different tones, even hidden just within those cab changes. All right, let's move on to the Triple Crown, another very full-featured amp. What a beautiful tone right out of the box here, and that pulls up with the 412 Road King Black cab that we were just looking at. Again, I have the Royer R121 and the SM57 on these, kind of a classic combination. Can even get into the back panel on this, switch the power tubes from EL84 to 6L6s. Go back to the front panel, tweak that with the tone stack a bit. Lots of options here, so very, very cool stuff. Our low channel. Some beautiful tones to coax out of here. That's where we end up with our reverb coming in, which can be controlled on the back panel. For the clean, for the low, for the high channels. Very cool. We can add that reverb in on the back panel. So I could go very deep into this, but man, a million tones out of these amps. And we go back here, the final amp, the Mark IIc Plus. Very, very cool that they included this amp in here. Very cool with some different cabs. We can pull the switches on this for bright. Lead mode. deep. We also have our back panel here with reverb as well if we want. Separate back panel presence control. So once again, tons of possibilities from these. Sorry for all just the little noodling. I'm just kind of experiencing this for the first time along with you guys. So that was just a quick look at some of the tones. I mean, I don't want to go on and on. I could probably spend 2 hours here going over every one of the features. I would probably want to spend some time with these myself, diving into them and getting familiar with what everything is doing on each of these models. Very cool that we can go to the back panel and add in our reverbs. They've really done beautiful reproductions of these amps. Very easy to use. Like I said, this was my first look and listen to it, but I can tell right away that there's a lot of amazing tones hidden within these 4-amp models and different cabs and speakers that we got. And given a little bit of time and tweaking, we could probably pull out just about any tone we needed out of these. So very, very impressive stuff. Thank you guys for hanging with me, and I hope I didn't noodle too much, but I wanted to let you to at least see some of the new gear that's been added in this collection and to hear some of the tones. Not all of them were dialed in perfectly by any means, but this was just my first kind of instinctive reaction and first impression of this wonderful new collection. So if you liked what you heard and you think this is something you can add to your collection, head on over to the IK Multimedia site. I don't have any affiliation with the folks at IK Multimedia. I just purchased this morning to have in my collection. I'm happy I did. Very, very cool stuff, and I hope you guys enjoy it as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Please like the video, share it with anybody who you think would get some enjoyment out of watching it and would like to hear a little bit of what this new collection sounds like. And please subscribe to my channel and hit the little bell notification to get notified when I put new content out. I'll be back really soon with some more. Thank you guys again for hanging with me. Ciao for now.